I am here with one of the most entertaining, influential, Grammy Award-winning artists with one of the most iconic voices to grace the hip-hop music and culture, none other than the legend, Lil Jon.
Oh, wow. Thank you for that introduction. That was wonderful.
It's just facts. It's just facts. You've just come off stage performing in Hyde Park, London, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
How was the crowd for you?
Ah, man, crowd was crazy. They ready to turn up, even though it's hot. I've never been to London and it's been this hot ever. It's always cold or rainy.
We've had a great summer and you've actually turned it up. I was in the crowd watching and your energy, how do you do it? Like all these years performing, is that a natural born thing? Do you feel like you were born with that energy? Like where does it come from?
Oh man, I think it's deep inside, and it's also the people. The more they give, the more I give back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but today was a hot day. It's
very
hot. So that drained me a little bit, but it's still, you know, I try to give as much as I can.
You got the quartz crystals recharging you, I see that.
Yeah.
Of course. How does the heat in London compare to Atlanta, Georgia?
It feels like Atlanta.
It does. Yeah?
Today feels like Atlanta. It's humid in Atlanta, and it's just like.
You said something there which I've noticed about your career. I'm a big fan of hip-hop music and I've watched you as long as I've been around. You said something about the crowd giving back. I feel like you're one of them artists, producers, people that constantly give back to the world. Like when I look at the people that you've put on stage, whether it's Pitbull, Ciara, Jay Sean, one of our very own, by the way, from the Ice Cubes, E40s, East Side Boys. Is that a part of you? Like, do you feel like being selfless, altruistic is just a part of who Lil Jon is? Like, where does that come from? Because it takes a special person to put people on in that way, you know?
Well, I mean, I think that's just me. I'm just a good person, period, or I try to be a good person. I wake up every day trying to be a better person. And then anybody that I have a genuine connection with, like me and you might like music, you know, and then we connect and like just want to make good music. And that's what kind of happens, like with Pitt, like, so just say, let's talk about Pitt because we're here for Pitt today.
Of course.
Me and him met because I wanted to just show love to my Latin fans initially. And then I heard his song on the radio. Ironically, on the way to the beach that day, I heard his song on the radio, his song called Oye. And I think he told me that it just got on the radio that day. And I just happened to hear it. And then I just happened to meet him. And I thought the song was really good. And so we connected through music. And then I thought he was just a really talented artist. And we just started hanging out and working together.
Amazing.
But it just started from music.
So you work off natural vibes, natural chemistry. I can sense that about you.
Yeah, it's
and
all vibes.
You've had such a beautiful career. You started as a DJ, correct me if I'm wrong, and then moved on to the production side of stuff, working obviously with East Side Boys. Did you ever foresee this happening, like what you've done? Because like it's actually incredible. Like you literally, I think you're responsible for raising the population in a lot of the world. Like how did it all come about? Like what was your vision first beginning?
It was all accidental. My first record I recorded as an artist, I just wanted to do a song for the clubs. And then that song turned out to be a hit. And then me and the East Side Boys had to do an album. And then we had to do another album. And then through that, I'm meeting other artists and getting artists down with me. And it just started just like that. But the first song I ever recorded was a hit record in the South. And that's how it started for me. And it just, I didn't have a plan. I was just making music, and then it created other opportunities, and I capitalized off those opportunities. And here I am today, still 35 years later.
Incredible. Do you feel like your time as a DJ kind of gave you the knowledge and understanding of what a crowd wanted to hear? And on top of that, I want to ask you as well, like when you're creating this crunk sound, were you doing that just how did it come about? Because obviously you're boosting the 808s, you're dropping the catchy hooks, the ad-libs. Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, so definitely it all just kind of started from the DJing. The DJing is a foundation of everything I do. DJing, and then I was in the band when I was younger. So I played drums. So that's why most of my beats are drum driven, because I was in drums. And then the DJing helps me to know how to make great party music.
Of course.
You know, and I love to party. So being a person that loves to party and a DJ, no one can make better party records than me. And then that even goes into the shows. I don't know if you know it, but I was musical director for the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And also I did Usher's Vegas residencies. So I was musical director for those. So all of the DJing helped with all of that. So yeah, it's a major part of how I do what I do. And what was the second question?
I wanted to ask how you created the crunk sound. Like, what were you doing in the studio at the time? Like, what was you drinking? What was going on?
We just wanted to create records to, like at that time, Atlanta didn't really have records that made you like, had that type of energy. No one from Atlanta was making records with, say, crunk energy. And then, so me and the East Side Boys went in just to make a song to make Atlanta clubs get crunk. And so it just started from that and then kind of evolved. And you know, we was influenced by like Master P, 3-6 Mafia. They was doing this Memphis style, but then we kind of did our own thing, Atlanta style.
Developed
so
it.
yeah, so that's how it happened.
And your album's out. We outside for the summer. I had to listen to it.
Oh, that's so. I don't know if you know, but it's a not new, but it's a style of music in the South called Southern Soul.
I hear the soul in it.
Yeah,
Sure.
so it's Southern Soul, and it's basically, I look at it as music. It's from like, you'll go to these things they call trail rides, where people that are like cowboys and black cowboys and people that like, you know, the country folk. There could be from like 15 to 80 in the trail rides and the big cookouts and the big functions, and they do line dancing. So the guy that I did the album with, Tonio, he has a lot of songs that are already hits in that community. And what he did was he used one of my old songs from me and the East Side Boys, I Like Them Girls. He turned it into Country Girl. So he's talking about these country girls that he likes, and it became a hit. And so I saw that, and so I reached out to him, and we started working together, and we put together this album, Outside for the Summer, and we got some bangers on there.
It's bangers on bangers. Perfect to dance to, perfect for a barbecue, a cookout, that soulful flavor.
Yeah.
Lil Jon, you have been such a part of my existence. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. I wish you all the best, honestly, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.